Welcome to Uncommon Wisdom with Team Schaefer. My name is Lauren Solomon. I am the Director of Operations.
And I'm Yvonne Schaefer, your local real estate expert.
And we are here to help you make wise real estate decisions.
And impart knowledge that may not be quite so common to buyers and sellers.
We are in a new year.
Happy New Year!
Yes,
2021.
Happy New Year. I hope you guys enjoyed the holiday season with your family as much as you could. We know it looked a little different, but we are thankful that we are in a new year.
We are in a new year, but you know what I saw? I saw a little meme. You know, that's where I get my jokes. That's where I get my jokes is the memes. That it said 2020 is now grown up to 2021. I hope they don't start drinking.
Yes. That's funny. I saw that one too. Well, listen, we are in the month of January. So, right. And I am still in the Christmas spirit. As you can see, I love Christmas. So,
yes.
But we want to come to you this month and kind of just give you an overview of several of our cities and towns around the area that we work in,
That's right.
that we sold in, that we bought in.
That's
so
right.
It's going to be a fun journey, and I hope you come along with us for the ride. This week, we get to talk about
Cary, North Carolina.
Yeah.
So I wanted to start with Cary because that's where I live. That's where I shop. That's where I worship. We've been, have been at church in Cary since we got here in 93. So Cary is definitely home to me. So I wanted to share some of the fun facts.
Yes. Okay.
First thing is, Cary's streets are not straight, right?
What do you mean?
I mean,
not straight.
they curve. They change names.
Oh, that's true. Yes. Okay.
Yes, right? So you could be going along and you're on one street and all of a sudden you're on the same street, but it's a totally different name.
Yes.
And there's all these circles in Cary, right? So, let's say I want to get to one side of Cary, I get to the stoplight and I'm on Maynard and I can go left or right or straight
and wind up at the same
and go to the same spot because Maynard's a circle.
Yes.
Same thing with Cary Parkway. It's not quite a circle.
Right. But it leads pretty much a large part, around Cary.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
That's right. So I kind of like that,
Yeah.
because I like to do things different all the time.
Right.
So it all depends on my whim, whether I go left or right.
What am I feeling
or
today?
straight.
Right.
And when I think of real estate and I talk to buyers about Cary, one of the things I always talk about is that, Cary's like tree rings.
Okay.
Have you ever seen, you cut the tree and you look at the inside, it's got all these rings and it tells you the age of the tree.
Oh, right. Okay.
Right? Well, same thing in Cary, you've got Maynard, which is kind of the central part. So when it comes to real estate and you're thinking central part of Cary, those are older homes. Many of them are split levels.
Okay.
A lot of them don't have garages.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
But here's what they do have. Very big lots.
True.
Right? Majestic trees.
Oh, yeah. The mature trees. Yep.
Very beautiful. It's very, very beautiful. And then the next tree ring is what we were talking about before, is Cary Parkway.
Okay.
Right? And inside that Cary Parkway and alongside is houses that were built, in the 90s,
Okay.
Maybe early 2000s. So most of them do have garages. Most of them, very few split levels in that area. Very much more traditional style. And then we've got this little outside part that's 540. That's this giant circle around Raleigh. And it comes into Cary.
Yeah.
And that area is where a lot of that new growth is, the new luxury homes and that kind of thing. So just to give you an idea of Cary, as far as how the layout is. Now, I asked a lot of friends about what they loved about Cary.
Right.
So what do you think some of them said?
Oh, Cary. I would say for maybe the number one is like close to everything.
That's exactly right. So close to Raleigh, close to Apex, close to Durham.
Right.
Right. That another one I love is the greenways.
Yeah.
We've got tons of greenways. My son and I, that's what we do. We've actually said we should write a blog. Every week we go somewhere, a different greenway, and there's tons of greenways in the Cary area. So nature walks, that kind of thing.
Right.
A lot of my friends said too that they could walk to like downtown.
True.
Ashworths is there,
right?
Yep. The original drugstore that they still have the soda counter. I asked
yes.
to see if they still have that, and they do. And
That's really sweet.
Some booths and that kind of thing. And there's all kinds of stuff, the kind of interesting things happening in downtown Cary.
Well, one big thing too would be, I want to mention, is they redid the library and they built a brand new one right across from what is it?
That art center.
Okay.
It used to be a school.
Okay,
right?
that's what I was going to say. I haven't been in Cary in a long time.
Yeah, so it used to be a school, now it's an art center.
Okay, perfect.
So my granddaughter that was doing dance, when she did dance, that's where the recital.
Yeah.
That kind of thing were. But yes, the library is an amazing resource.
Yeah.
The interesting thing is because of COVID and the restrictions, right? They're not open. But all the libraries do this really cool thing. So if you haven't figured this out, you want to do it. You want to go to wakegov.com and go into library, and then you can actually search for a book.
Yep.
You can hold a book and tell them which library.
Yep.
And then they put it in this little brown paper bag. Have you done this?
No.
It's like a little lunch bag. And they put your name on it.
Having flashbacks to elementary school with the brown lunch bag.
And so they have this little brown bag, and they put it out,
yeah.
Into an area where it's safe to go and pick up your book. The other thing with the library, this is just as an aside, but I was so excited, they stopped charging fines. Because there have been many a times I accidentally had to pay fines. So anyway, that was a total aside here. So there's lots to love about Cary. And real estate, I have my book here.
One moment, please.
One moment. Please hold. Okay, so just in the last 30 days, just wanted to give you a very quick, because this could get boring, so I'm going to do this in an interesting way.
Let's go.
Yep. All right, so the, let's see here. The list price in Cary right now that's active ranges from $130,000 to $4.5 million.
That's a huge spread.
That's a huge spread. So that kind of gives you an overview of what Cary is. So when it comes to resale only, not new construction, the average sold price was $424,000. So
that's good.
Not 4.1 million.
Okay, good.
Yep. Interestingly enough, there's 69 active
in Cary
resale homes in Cary. Yeah. And there's 178 under contract.
Oh my.
Yeah. So that's really good news for sellers.
Yes,
very strong sellers market. The new construction price, this was interesting.
Okay.
New construction median sales price. Take a guess.
I looked at the
new
answer.
Construction.
I looked at the answer. So.
Oh, she cheated. It's $621,000. Yeah, so that's exactly what I was talking about earlier. That's along that western side where we've got a lot of luxury homes and things going on. So lots of golf course communities.
Yep.
Right, we've got Preston, Lockmere, and McGregor.
Yeah.
And those three come to mind.
Those are really nice.
Very nice neighborhoods. And again, the nice trees. Cary is known for their trees. I had clients that moved here, and then they called me and said, we can't find like the Walmart or the Target. And I said, oh, they're behind the trees. So you have to kind of know where you're going with this.
Search through.
With the little bitty signs that say, turn here for Walmart. So it's one of the cool things about Cary is all the trees. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed our quick tour of Cary.
Yes, and listen, if you on the lookout of our Facebook page, we have this whole week we'll be talking about Cary, and we'll be highlighting local businesses in Cary and just giving you a few more fun facts about why Cary is so special to live in. We really appreciate you joining us today, and we look forward to speaking with you next week. And when do we know what city we're in? Stay tuned. It'll be a surprise.
I do. No, I do. It's Wendell.
Oh, yes. Where's Wendell?
Wendell. We're going to talk about where that's at.
All right, guys. Take care. If you'd like to reach out to Yvonne and talk more about Cary, or just give her some fun facts about where you live.
Ooh, hey,
Yeah.
if you live in Cary and you've got something like a small business or something that you love, let us know. We'd love to promote it.
Yeah, leave it in the comments for sure.
Yeah.
But she can be reached at 919-624-6055. And Happy New Year again, and we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.